And so, um, when I had a conversation with my sister, um, it really stuck with me. It was a question that I asked her that really made it. And so, let me just go into a background before I get into that question. A source, a source that might be worth exploring is culture or the way I was raised. For two reasons, culturally. East Asia just has a big foundation on just the way they think and do things, that might be culturally, socially, um, and whatever they come across. And it's the same way over here in America. We are very used to what we're taught, and very much family oriented as well. We just do it a little bit differently. Over there, it's a lot of respect, a lot of trying to honor them, some pride, and taking care of each other, and stuff like that. Now, over here, there's more of a practice of individualism. We have more of a desire to have our own voice, if that makes sense. Vice versa, going back to respect, there's just a lot of different ways um, of how you should talk to or interact with someone. There's different customs and stuff between specific ethnicities and groups. Uh, it's all depending on rank or your age, especially throughout generations. But yeah, age, if you're younger, if you're less experienced to them, or if you're lower than someone of some shape or form, it's you have to follow accordingly, more so, at least historically. There's no questions asked, you just do. And there's not much room for free thought, not a lot of personal opinions. You should be expressing your own questions, curiosities, and thoughts, basically, because it might make them feel dumb because they don't know the right answer to that question, or if you try to kind of correct them or something, they might feel like you're trying to be better or be smarty pants or something. Another reason for this is the constant battle against unattainable standards and competition. Because I feel this is very important to address because I hear it so much and it's not positive because it's just so negatively reinforced. Um, and it's contrary to that other belief I just shared about, not bragging and stuff like that. Because in this case, it's constantly comparing yourself to someone else doing better. In a way, it does showcase that there's always going to be someone better than you, even if you're the best in this room. But to constantly bash yourself for not being as good as so many other exceptions and no room for acknowledgement or just, appreciating it, then it's difficult to like move on, because like, say you're very focused and you're so invested in this thing, and you work your ass off and you finally complete it, and maybe it's part of it is to please your family. You finally share it to them, and they cast it aside. They're like, why you show me this? Like, that's stupid. Anybody can do that. You see Lee over there? He go to Ivy League and discover the cure for Alzheimer. And he work for NASA now. He find the universe inside of an orange from the moon. Like, it's just constantly being so narrow-minded for looking out on what others are doing and their accomplishments and whatever else is going on. And it's not very secure because there's just no room for self-love in that. You know what I mean?